Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It burns, so give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorries won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? He's busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts, so give him something worse to pass the time. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone? Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad.
got not a member in the house. We got Striga Heart. Hey, welcome, guys. Glad you can make it. Hope you guys are having a good day too. Every day's as good as you make it. Just be grateful to be alive and be breathing. That's a win. On any given day, that's a win. Let's go ahead and check out the markets. Been redecorating today. Something's missing. What seems to be missing? Something's kind of integral to what we do here. Crypto and music go together pretty well. That's why Opulus has kind of caught my eye. It's on Algorand. Interesting. If you watch BitBoy Crypto or any of that, you know that AJ writes crypto likes Algorand, and then Cassius, I cannot remember his cuvee. Also, so Cassius is a rapper, and they put a video recently about Algorand. I guess he's one of our crypto rappers. I like him. He's cool. But I'm curious to, I'm sure they're probably in on Opulus too. I don't know for sure that, but I wonder if he's got anything cooking with Opulus. Anyway, checking out Bitcoin. I is on the 7-minute. And I need to go to a higher time frame. Bitcoin just still going sideways. It's in that sideways boring motion. Did find some support here. 30,248, somewhere through there. Been hitting that area a couple of times. He likes to hit it. Smack it. Sit here and play with some lines. I didn't quite touch that. Go up to that little blue one right here. There's some indecision doji. Did touch that. So apparently this trend line seems to be holding pretty well. It's got 3 touches. It does make it totally legit. Technically it's got 4, almost 5 touches. I don't guess we need that little guy anymore. So Bitcoin, what you doing, man? You just kind of hanging out. Looked like he was going to try to come back down to this area today. Freaking everybody out all of a sudden. You know, I guess we all thought maybe you'd go up here, even though, I mean, you were in a, what would we call this? A rising wedge, which breaks down 68% of the time. Bukowski says it's 60% of the time on those. But it did what it was supposed to do. Getting a bounce here, and now we're just kind of like in this funky little channel. Which should just keep on going. Since we got a nice little bounce here at this area. Darn it, I was trying to collect some down here. I was hoping they would just go crazy today and just whiplash everything like they normally do. Hadn't done that. There's always tomorrow. I still have hope. Somebody gonna do something crazy, because we're just not gonna sit here and be bored with Bitcoin. It's just not gonna happen. There is less liquidity on the exchanges now, and And shout out to all you guys who pull all your crypto off of the exchanges. I know it's a hard habit to get into, but let me tell you what, once you do it, it makes a huge difference. And then you're kind of like, man, I don't want to put my stuff on that exchange until it's time. You flip your mindset. You get used to having it on that wallet, and you're like, I don't know. You just feel more in control, I guess. And you're not at the whim of doing something stupid. Remember, you were gonna make that one a long-term hold, but you know, since you got in a little tight spot, you decided to sell some off on the exchange because it was just sitting right there. I don't know, and it does make you have to take a bigger look at your portfolio. But I've noticed that's been a difference. It's the first time I've done that was this cycle around. After FTX, it's like, okay, I ain't going to go through that. I already had one exchange go down on me one time. Luckily, I didn't have very much there, but it still sucked. And that was way back in the day. I think it was called Crypto. It was the big place to be at the time. So sideways Bitcoin is basically what I'm seeing here. Let's check on Ethereum. Ether. Where'd you go, ETH? ETH, did you break out to the bottom of my buy zone? Oh, darling. Are you trying to get back into my buy zone? There's this support resistance slip right here. Maybe I should have drew it all the way down there, but I didn't. But, what is it, 1860s, right at 1867, 1868? Yeah. He's having a hard time getting below that point. That seems to be holding pretty well. Had an inverse head and shoulders here. This is interesting. Because this could just flip-flop that. We gotta be able to do this for a while. I don't know. Looks like we got to bounce here at support, so maybe we'll work our way back up. Some of these cooler levels, maybe closer to 1900. Is it a good time to buy ETH? I think so. I mean, for the hodler, for the trader, you're operating on a different set of rules there. Oh, if I go from this wick, that might work. Oh, look at that. Nice little trend line there. Let's make it a solid. A good range for ETH. I don't know. It has been down here a couple of times, and it may revisit this area closer to 1800. It got 1816 way over here. Not saying that it's about to do that, but it looks like it might want to do that. It all depends on what we see going on with these moving averages right here. Actually, it looks like the 9's getting ready to cross that 50. The 50 is taking a nosedive. 9's going up and sideways a little bit, hitting the 21. So I actually believe we're going to go up on ETH. But at some point, maybe looking at these areas back down here. I'm just looking for some places to pick up some more stuff. Weather's been awesome. My garden is pumping. I'm patient. My coins will pump eventually. Just DCA for now on dips. That is a excellent strategy. It does work. It's made many a crypto millionaire doing exactly just like that. You don't have to be a day trader. Seems to be romanticized on YouTube. It takes a lot out of you to do day trading. Swing trading, holding a trade, I don't know. For me, I go on long ones. They can be anywhere from, just a few days, a few weeks. I'm looking more at weeks to sometimes months on some of these. Still working on my great KuCoin migration. It is coming along. I like these little pumps in the altcoins. That does make it a lot easier. Also makes it easier if Bitcoin would really take a really nosedive and then pop right back up. I would be really happy then too. Just voicing my wishes out loud there. We mentioned algo. I'm not worried about algo. I do want to take a look at Flux. We were talking about that one last night, or not before last. I don't know. Every day runs in together. Is it Thursday yet? No, that's tomorrow. Seems like Thursday's always either here or just a day away. So it seems in my world. Flux is still in my buy zone right here, and I like it. But it's popped. She's popped, baby. May have had a different chart for this too somewhere. But breakout right here with volume. Good sign. Non's getting ready to cross the 21 on the 4 hour. Good sign. Gives me hope that we may actually break above this 200, in which case, when it does, here we go, baby. Although, in reality, when we kind of step away from some of this hopium when we first look at these charts and the next day sets in, you know, there is a good chance for retracement, so we are getting rejected there. And, you know, we're maybe looking at another double bottom, so there may be still some good chances to pick this up around 4 cents even, or 40 cents. Currently trading at about 42 cents. Anywhere through here, in my personal opinion, this is a good buy for this, especially if you're looking at this as a long-term hold, because we are at a bottom area, so we're just right off the top of it. Just what we were talking about last night. It has found support here at 40 cents. Expect that double bottom. May take a little while to play out, but then we're going to the upside. It's going to have to, let's lower a little box here so we can catch this resistance level right there. That's coming in at 40, just a hair over 47 cents for Flux. After that, I got this target up here at 28 cents and 28.6 cents. And if not that, just the daily 200 at 60 cents, 61 cents. Both of those are excellent little targets. Now, the 200 moving average is always a good one to target because, you know, it's either going to break above it or it's not. I got the wrong tool out. So from its current price, just through the 200 moving average, 43%. Some places do have this available on margin or perpetual with leverage. 10x. Get you 430% on a move like that. Must like it. Must like it a lot. Got a green dot on market cipher here on the daily. Flux, in my opinion, is getting ready to do something. Last time it had one, had a little bottom like this. Took it sideways a few days there to pop. And that gave us a 20% move. I expect at least as much from this, hopefully more. We just gotta wait and see. Flux. The flux capacitor. AGIX, are you trying to do something maybe? I think I got you on KuCoin, don't I? I'm just going to go with the first one. That doesn't go back far enough for me. What? AGIX has not been trading against the dollar very long. That looks better. Go to the actual US dollars to tether. Oh, these were the good old days. Right here. 5 cents, baby. That was just 7 months ago. Got a bearish cross here in 100, cross over the 200. Not so great for it. I'm not really liking that on the daily. Daily does have some steam from this green dot a couple of days ago, or yesterday, I guess. It's just been confirmed. Stochastics are going to the upside. Money flow's coming to the upside. You got some good signs going to the upside, but it still does not negate this. that does have weight. That is going to be an obstacle. So by the time he gets there, about 28 cents, 29 cents is going to be really, really hard. Comes over to this wick over here in this area. I dare say that might be a Fibonacci level. Swap. Oh, really? Oh, no, I went way too far there. Well, I'll be darned. Tis not a Fibonacci level. Tis right in the middle of a Fibonacci level. It's a 618 and the 786. I'm not going to argue with it. It's got that wick. It's got some problems over here. 786 does look like through here it's going to have problems. That's all I'm saying. Maybe a good short to come up with over here. So what you doing, AGIX, man? Let's look at the bigger picture here. Got that little wick. How does that line up? Does that do anything? There's no volume down here, so there's really no breakout. I'd say we'll probably see that trend line break play out in the future, so I'll leave him standing there. And I'm going to bump down to this one, see what we got. That was valid. According to that, it's a breakout with no volume. So not really much of anything. Just basically, again, some type of falling, maybe a falling wedge. Maybe. If it breaks out 75% of the way into this, and then we're talking about, you know, Thanksgiving, when we're back down at 5 cents, I don't know. It's great that it held this level. But it's got to get above 29 cents or else it's going to kick us down the road to this 16-cent area. Well, something happened there. Hey, we got Grizz in the house. Hey, welcome, Grizz. I hit the wrong key on the keyboard and it did something. Oof. So, got my own IGIX. Got a bag of this. I'm holding it for the future. I think it's going to do some good. But after this big run up accumulation, I really wouldn't be surprised if it does touch 16 cents at some point, though. Was this your ABC and is this your new wave to the downside or something? 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a... Let's see. I'm playing with waves. That would work. Do you match up with this stuff? There you go, 618 on that. Come on, you IGIX. I don't see you doing anything really, really bullish. Majorly bullish anytime soon. I see you getting a little pump up and then maybe back down. That makes me sad. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. I'm going to move on to something else. Something that will make me a little bit more happy. Let's go check out Conflux. Daddy needs you to go up. Daddy needs you to go up like tonight if you can. I'm just saying. Definitely before Saturday. That's my little buy zone here. I've got a little trade set up for this, taking it up to 24 cents, and it's just taking its own little sweet time. Even though it's got bullish divergence here on the momentum wave, a slight on the RSI. I call it slight on momentum actually, but he's getting the move nonetheless. Double bottom area right here. Double bottoms are awesome. Double bottoms are great. Love them. Love them. Love them. If you don't know what one looks like, right here's an example. This is what we look for in crypto. You find one of these laying on the bottom of the chart. Hey, you got something. Dive in. PBX has been on a tear. I was fortunate enough to be degening on that. I think I sold it all though. Good question. Let me check. I was still holding on just a little bit. I'm milking these things, baby. I'm trying to milk them for all they're worth. Get all that dollar value out here, or Bitcoin value out. Looks like I parted ways with PBX. But PBX is on a nice little tear there. She's a hot one. So I'm on the daily here, man. This is the daily PBX. Now we're going to have some hiccups. We're at that resistance area, so it's a good attempt. Will it break out of here? You know, it may have to pull back for a little bit. And I would say 0.001 down to 0.0085. More than likely right through this area is where it will first come back to the 100, and that is at 0.001. If that does not support it, if it does support it, we're probably going to flag out. If we flag out, we got a good chance of popping up. But if it gets rejected at the 200, which it has, and more than likely will continue, stochastics are high, RSI is way high, everything's overbought, it needs a break. Pull back to here. If that does not hold, well, we're coming here, and that's a great place if you're trying to get in on it. So let's just make a trade setup for this little baby. This is my buy zone. Make my lines a little bit more solid here. I wanted to just guesstimate it right here because that looks like it was a nice little support resistance flip after it plays out. Will probably be where it works out. Got 0.0026 just from an estimated measure move there. Save that stick. We could, of course, use a little moon math here. It can happen. It can. Will it? Probably not, but it can. And that would take us up to 0.003. For all you guys that like to smoke the hopium. Should that Moon Boy effort ever pay off, that would be a nice almost 345%. Just coming to the measurement that I took was 236%. I can live with that. I don't have a bit of problem with that whatsoever. But I always like to pull my fibs. Because we know 786, 618 areas always make great targets for taking profit, or maybe even a possible short to the downside. So I got that for a short zone, but this, you know what? That wild hopium measure move that we took actually has confluence up here with this 272. Wow. Okay, maybe it's not so much hopium after all. Tells me there might be a little bit of something there to it. So maybe that, what was that, 500% or something? I've already forgot. Well, let's just go ahead and falling dagger. I don't know why I said that. Man, some nice percentages on this. Let's see if they got this on MexC. I can't do it on KuCoin. %438% at that. It's got confluence that it could hit it. I don't know how long it would take, but it says there's some signs that it may do that. I would first be looking at these areas, though. You know, that's pretty good. 181, 274%. Let's go ahead and let's copy it. Oh, that was the wrong button again. Will that work? That didn't work. Copy the link. Open the Telegram. Rizzo says he's diving. And we need to go to the chart room over here to the trade setups, and let's just go post this baby. Oh! Man, I'm the king of hitting the wrong buttons. Paste you? Turn the light on so I can see this. That's a weak light. This is PBX. Always, what makes me want to, it's Paribus. Paribus. I always want to say Pabst Blue Ribbon for some reason. If you're from the South, you probably heard of it. My time frame is on the daily. Okay, quickly buy the freaking pullback. Long-term hold targets. A good confluence. And gosh darn it, 430% potential. All right. And that's why I don't post a lot of these, because it takes too much time on the live stream to do that. Let's get some screenage over here. Let me go down my little list. Checking out my list. You guys can't see it because I got ads in the way. Jasmine, are you doing something? Oh, that's the short. That's why. The Jasmine short's up more than Jasmine. I'm just cycling through, seeing what I can see. Most everything is. That's a 3S short. I'll go down. I'll go way down. All these are shorts, man. So clearly the market is kind of down. Let's take a look at crypto bubbles, see what's going on. Oh, Kava went down to 92. Caspa, I don't think we've looked at that one yet. I do want to look at Caspa. On the hour, everything is down, and geez, Bitcoin, what are you doing right now? Still hanging around checking on Bitcoin. He's still where we left him. Woo, altcoins just hurting for that hour. What's up with total 3? Hate to bounce around, but we kind of need to know this. Let me get back to my original list over here. Total 3. What are you doing? Did you take a nosedive on me? What happened here? You have dropped in the last few hours. Finding support on the 100. That is good. The 50 wants to cross that 100. That is bad. But the 21 has crossed over the 50 and the 100, and that is good. More freaking sideways out of crypto markets for the rest of the few days. So I guess my dream's not going to come true to get some blast off. Well, this is on the 4 hour, so I take that back. We have time. I thought it was on the daily looking at that. Daily is indecision right here in the middle of this red cloud. Should get a bump up. Should do it, man. But indicators are just looking kind of weak. It's sideways. Gosh darn it, we got some sideways out of this stuff. Better than down, but I'm watching this trend line very carefully. So altcoins are just they're just not very exciting at all right now, except for a select few that just happen to pop off. Bitcoin Cash, well, this short idea that I had, that trade is, she ain't really going. She just went flat. A flat short. There's one that's not working out. Let's cancel that one. If it don't play out... If you don't see it playing, we're not getting the bearish retest that we need and making our way down. Yeah, it's time to close that baby. I'm not shorting this one. I've got a bag of this. I'm holding this little sucker because I'm looking for 1,500 out of this. I don't let these OG coins fool me. They fool people every time. Say, no, they're out. They're dead. There's nothing going on. Nothing will ever come of it. And then they blast off. Then they die again for a long time, but they do. Don't rule them out. And now with the possibility, and you know it's coming, they're going to be building on these things. Then what? Then what? So, yeah, I don't like this short idea anymore. It may actually work because we're in this pattern where it could drop to the downside, but this one I think is just too risky to call at the moment. Do you see how these moving averages are, one will come up to meet the other one, they'll entwine, and price came down. Another one 50 came up to meet them, they're hanging around, and they drop a little bit. Well, now we got the 100 coming up here, going to hang around with them, go sideways, and one of two things is going to happen. And I can never, I learned not to even try to guess on it. You just have to watch it close when it happens. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be really bad. And either it's going to pop up and go freaking crazy as this 200 comes up here and misses with these. That's what's going to happen. Is it going to pop up and go really crazy, or is it going to dump? One of those two. So give this one, I don't know, another week or so. 4 hours says it's got some steam in it. It wants to try to break out. So keep your eye on that. But whoo. This is one. This is the kind of trade you definitely want to wait for confirmation on. Let's just cancel this thing. I'll leave it up there as a badge of shame. But at least it didn't take off. That would have sucked. But did nothing, man. Take a look at this little guy named Solve. Thought I had a chart on him. Says, okay, we can draw another one. I think I got it on KuCoin. Got this little double bottom scenario going on right here. Also have this area that we got to contend with and get above. How do I want to draw this? As a line. That is rejection. This is going to be an area of rejection here too. It's got its work cut out for it, but I think it's interesting that it's at this double bottom area. Any of you guys looking for, the whale plays? This is what they do. They wait for these opportunities when it's down. Nobody wants it at these areas, and they basically just DCA in. This is a great time to DCA on a lot of projects. It really is. For dollar-wise, Bitcoin-wise, you need to hold on to your Bitcoin. Bitcoin's getting ready to do something. I truly believe that Bitcoin is getting ready to do something big because there is so much stuff that is just conveniently just coming out to try, what the Silk Road Bitcoin. Oh, news of that just happens to come out right when we need the prices to come down to where you can buy it cheap for our ETFs and stuff. And they probably already stocked up for that ETF, to be honest with you. That's probably what kicked us off in January. But the other people, Larry Fink got everybody roused up when he started talking like that. When he started talking crazy. And now they want a piece. And it's hard because most of the Bitcoin is off the exchanges in our wallets where it's supposed to be. Except for mine. I'm working on putting it back there, but... And so there is a shortage on Bitcoin, and we're getting close to a halving. This is going to be an interesting bull run for Bitcoin. It really is, because the whole world is going to be wanting to taste this time around. They're just trying to keep it on the down low a little bit right now. See if we can maintain 30. Hopefully drop down to 28. I'm just telling you what they're thinking. That's what they want. They want to push this price down, but it's going to be hard because there's a bunch of us. Some of us have been in the game for a while, and some new people wanting to get in the game, just paying attention to them. And it's harder. It's harder for them to push these prices down because everybody wants Bitcoin. I mean, countries want Bitcoin. Big institutions want Bitcoin. Lots of people wanting Bitcoin. So back to Solve. It does definitely have the possibility of coming back up here to do a double top. That's what we do. We come back up to our peak there at 2.6 cents. It's got a ways to go to do that. It is definitely not in the most bullish scenario, but for the whales out there looking to accumulate, this is an area. This is a good area. Just making it back up to the 200 daily moving average, 40%, not bad. But making it back up to these bigger targets, 186%, and that will take a while, but Solve is one of the AI picks. Not an AI coin, but one of the AI picks that has really good fundamentals and according to it, has a good possibility to 100x. So that is why it's on my radar. And I just want to take a quick look at the tokenomics about it, because I probably would not be in it, and I'm not in it for long because I'm having to sell it. Oh, blind me, man. 2 cents. It's a 1 billion, and half of them are out in supply right now. So it reached an all-time high of $4.89, and that was the previous bull run. This last one, it didn't make it up that high. Let's see, this last one, it did hardly anything. The last one, it got up to 39 cents. Isn't that a disappointment? AI says it can go. It's got a market cap of 11 million. It would be a lottery play, but 1 billion market cap. And I would think probably it was before its time. Now, whether this one takes off this bull run, because it's still probably early, to be honest with you. It's probably another cycle out before we actually see, hey, we can put blockchain with healthcare. Oh, what a great idea. And more mainstream come on. But early stages, and by then, these guys will have this thing, hopefully. Just all set up. Kind of cool. Blockchain platform for digital health networks. So, see why AI would kind of be interested in that. It has an actual use case. I know blockchain can change a lot of things, and we're just having to kind of update this legacy system, getting people to think about this. Hey, you know that problem you got? Hey, we can solve it, and we can do it really quick. So I can see the interest in this. Okay, but just because it's not out there marketed real heavy and everything, and not the just huge demand for it at the moment, that's probably why it did not do so well. I'd have to deep dive into that one, look at the team more, and do some research, but it's a good gamble right now, I'm just saying. Green dot indicators say it's a go on the daily. Just bringing it up to your attention, so if it's up here at 50 cents next week, no, it looks like it's, well, you see how it does. It will spike up. I could see 30 to 50% coming from it. I don't know, probably over the next couple weeks, possibly. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, somebody mentioned the coin in the chat. We're going to chart it. I'm telling you, I'd rather chart the coins you guys want to look at. Because I'll just throw some crazy shit out. Excuse my language. I'll just throw some crazy stuff out. Adam, are you under $9 again? That is such a good buy. So we're playing like we got rejected here. And we did. This rising channel, it broke to the downside of it, retested it, coming back down. Oh, some juicy prizes at $8.50 at Adam. Have you missed out on it? Hey. Of course, I gotta tell you, we do have this head and shoulders going on right here, so it does bring us back down to this area. $8.50, I think, is a good place, but save some. Just in case it does something crazy, try to drive us back down to this wick. And what gets wicked often gets candlestick. I hate to say this about Adam because it's one of my coins, but that's just what the charts say, man. That's starting to look brutal. That looks brutal. Head and shoulders. Neckline's what I'm checking out. Let's look at for a neckline. I gotta go with this candle body there and go with there. Yep. Yeah, we got just a neckline. Wicks and candle bodies, however you want to look at it, there's a neckline there. Oh, Adam. That was one that I was going to sell to try to... There's one I was trying to play. I was tempted to sell it up here, but I was thinking... Nah, we'll go ahead and take the hit on this one. I'll move this over and stake it. Actually, I think I got it sitting on MexC, so I'm just using it. I think I sold a little bit up here to get money to put in something else. I'm just working with it. I did want to finish it off over at KuCoin. I decided to hang on to it because I believe in it. $8.05. Looks like it might be the target there. So, it's like a good short opportunity for Adam. Some people like to trade it. Maybe I should think about that. Actually, let's take a look at that. You just now lost this level right here. Indicators are beat down. It goes against my rules. It goes kind of like short in the bottom, but it did just make a new low there. I think I'll dip a toe in over at MexC. I think I got some cash over there, right? Pardon me for a second when I look into this Adam short here. Oh gosh darn it, did I not? No, okay, I'm gonna have to move some funds over there or something. Sidetrack, squirrel brain, squirrel. 850 will be a little bit hiccuped, 842, but Measure Move says $8 Atom is in the picture, man. And maybe even, wow, I would hate to see it go down that far. It would take a lot to drive it down there, I think, but it can. I mean, we're in this big falling wedge. That doesn't make sense to me, really, with what we've been seeing going on with Total and everything. I really hope it catches down here, but my concern is that we start seeing altcoins getting real bearish here. Well, what's going to happen in the market? What's the news that's going to be coming out? What's about? Or is everybody just going to sell and go into Bitcoin? Or I don't know. Let's check out this dollar. It's got me kind of wanted to look for some clues here. I'm not liking some of the little signs I'm seeing. Dollar's coming down. That should be good for Bitcoin, right? Is it? Well, Bitcoin's been coming down too and following the dollar. Isn't that kind of interesting? Bitcoin dominance is still, hanging out sideways. So according to this, buy and sell pressure has not really changed much over the past week. It's starting to look bearish on us, which should be good for our altcoins, right? Bitcoin dominance would come down. Unless... let's pull up this cheat sheet. Because if Bitcoin goes down and dominance goes down, altcoins kind of stay stable. But if Bitcoin dominance goes down and Bitcoin just kind of hangs out sideways, then altcoins go up. That's what we're hoping for. Chris says he likes the whole Cosmos ecosystem. I do too, man. I do too. And if it wasn't for that osmosis airdrop, man, I wouldn't be in any of it, probably. I just have that atom stake in there that I had, the little bit of atom that I had at the time. That airdrop really turned me on to it, and it's been a great thing, too. You can make money on the Cosmos ecosystem, man, just being there. Or you could. They may be slowing down now, but sweet little window of time. I hope some more coins do some stuff like that, but I'm not privy to it. So not much going on in Bitcoin dominance. Not very exciting at all, man. Everything's wanting to come down on the hour. Let's check out comp. She's a little bit red. Oh, but still way up high. And nope. Nope. We got some possible bearish divergence forming right there. A little too early to tell, though. Unless this was the top. If that's the case, then yeah, but I think we may be topping. Should be topping here. So not yet confirmed. Let's come down to the lower time frame. It's still not confirmed. Okay. But more than likely, well, no, I can't say that, man. This thing could actually pull off a freaking Hail Mary. This thing's actually still looking good on the smaller time frame. Starting to do a little bit of a rising wedge there, but it does need to establish another top and retrace, but it's above the 9. This is not wanting to do it. Signs are saying this one's on the rot. We may not be in that pattern at all. We may still be in this broadening pattern. It's just wanting to find the top of it. Wouldn't that be nice? Comp is starting to look freaking nice. You going up to $100 here? I was hoping to catch you on sale. Ain't gonna happen, is it? I'm trying to get you down here and you're not gonna listen to me. You've already flipped the top area right here. Now I'm starting to talk to coins. You did this and you. But you just couldn't hold it, could you? Oh gosh. So what is it? 67.33. That's our new support zone, man. That's the new bargain area. Here I was hoping to be bearish, and this sucker's getting ready to do something. Got a target at $84.91, $90.97, and $99.82. Looks like we got. I'm zooming out, so very shallow falling wedge, one of the best kind, I might add. They play out very well, like a diving board, just bring you up higher. And wow, what was this? What's this little guy? Is that a? Just not. I don't know what that is. Oh, it was my freaking trend line. I gotcha. Wow, it's only $69, man. It's actually at a buy point. Seriously, it's at a buy point. You might be able to find a retest to make it official, which I think is what's going on right now. And coming in on the 1 hour, I'd kind of adjust that just a little bit, move it up to this candle body. 68.22 lines up with that 9 moving average. Might touch the 21, 67. Hey, what is it? We were talking about a few pennies here? A couple of dimes or something? Huh. I'm liking this. And that's a bearish pattern overall. Rising channel, but if it does what it's going to do, breaks out bullish out of it, we're talking parabolic. So I find this very interesting. I'm starting to think that $68 may not be a bad place. Comp got up to, what do we have on comp? Compound. It rocks, baby. It rocks in these bull markets. 10 million. That's oh, there's the reason right there. 10 million supply. A little under $500 million market cap. You know this thing's going to hit a couple of billion, right? Circulating supply is 6.8 million. So almost 70% of this is out there. The rest of it is being earned or whatever they're doing. It got up to $910. All-time low was a month ago, 25. Kick me. Up 170% from that. Oh, wow. Comp. I need to add this one to my whiteboard. That may be one of my new accumulation target coins. I filled out a post-it note last night, put it somewhere. Now I'll lose them. That's the thing about it. I write something on a post-it, then I forget about it. Or lose it. Chris says expecting Bitcoin dominance to hit at least 60 before it's all said and done. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what my chart shows. In that area too. Yeah. I mean, I got some higher ones up there too. I got them all yellow. Now that messed me up. I don't know why I have them all that same color. Let me go back here and sort this out. I need to know this. Those are probably fibs. I code these so I know which one is my fib. And thereby I know the other one's by relationship to it. So yeah, the 618's at 60%. You definitely. And it looks like it's going to do that over the rest of this year and beyond. But I think Bitcoin's still in the show from the altcoins, man. It's why I'm trying to keep as much of it as I can on hand right now. It's a good chance to get rejected here at the 200 moving average. That's coming at 52%, and that might give us a little pullback and a little relief for our altcoins. Might be able to regain some of that lost Bitcoin in the altcoins. Do what you need to do and get ready for the big pump that's eventually coming for Bitcoin. I'm telling you, man. Do I have ETH dominance on here too? I don't even know what it is called. You would think it would be ETH.D. Seriously? There's not Ethereum dominance? Or we just go with total? But that's everything, dude. Eventually, we'll get our little altcoin season. Oh, hey, there's my timer. Got a few minutes left here. And on the weekly, I mean, things have still got a chance. It's just, we're in no man's land in this big green cloud. You could expect some lackluster results in here as we slowly make it through it. It's got good signs, but, you know, just going to have a struggle. Bitcoin's going to steal the show. And Bitcoin, you acting like you ain't trying to do nothing. You're acting like you're trying to go down and dump on us and everything. And that's exactly what I think they want us to think and hope for with all this news coming out. I'm going to try to print a pattern up here and make it look like a Head and Shoulders or Bart Simpson. Oh, God, it's going to zero. Get out of it. It's rat poison. And they are going to take off. Play that same playbook from 2019. And what, do we have to come down on the daily to see it? Oh man, scooch it over. Scooch it. Scooch it. Throw it in a cup and handle. That'll make it work. 2019, when they pulled this on us, we had our bottom, came up here, oh no, it's going to zero. We're going back to 3K. We're going back to 3K. And boom. Of course, it was already above the 200 there, but it did the same thing here. We're going back to 3K. Boom. Then March 2020 came, and I had no cash to put in this at all. I just watched my bags that I had just go down the tubes. Man, I just sat on them. Somewhere around through here, we started getting little stimmy checks, and you know where mine went. And here I am today. Back then, I was watching YouTubers, just trying to figure out how all this stuff worked. Somewhere, here I was watching Crypto Savvy, Three Peaks in a Domed House and all this, and this before I figured out that dude was a bear. Missed this move because I'm expecting it to go back to 3K. At this point in the market, I figured out, man, I need to figure this stuff out. I was trying to figure it out on my own here, knowing full well that I'm getting ready to join a group or to do something, join a course, do something to figure it out. Learned a lot on my own, but learned a lot more actually finding the sources and being led to Thomas Bukowski and all this other stuff. And then boom, here we go. And I want to see all you guys get to a place in your life where money is not such a worry. Not quite to where I want to be, but this cycle, I think that I will definitely, my plan is to definitely reach that. But I am at the point where, you know, I've got a lot more security than I had 2 years ago. And it's that peace of mind, just that security that comes with this. That's what's really life-changing in my mind. Toys and stuff that you can buy, I mean, that's all that is. And it's just a way for them to get your money. And they're good at it, too. When you get that money, they're there to take it. With that Lamborghini. I'm still in my Chrysler. So Bitcoin on the daily under the 9, not so great right now, right? So it looks like they're going to try to drive prices down over the next day or two. I don't know, probably with the FUD and everything. My take on this whole thing, this is accumulation. It looks like distribution in some cases, but the off-chain data suggests, man, this sucker's about ready to rock. And I think that the powers that be just want to try to play us, scare us in this range. And who knows, they may be successful in driving us back down to 28, somewhere through there. Probably get a hiccup at about 28.8. That's a very strong area too. Because if we do lose these moving averages, this area 28,400 is fair game. Wherever these moving averages are, the 50 and the 100, they can come into play. Maybe you'll make a head and shoulders. Maybe you'll do the little Bart Simpson thing. But I can guarantee you it will not stay there for long. Too many people want this, and too many people are it's going to be a dog-eat-dog world in that institution world, not just here in the States, but abroad. They know the game. You think China and Hong Kong aren't getting set up for all this? You think El Salvador is not going to take advantage of this? You think the big whales are not going to take advantage of 28,300 Bitcoin? Less than a year before the halving. Ooh. I think you'll be sorely disappointed. Guys, I thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is all I got. Randon Raven. Put out a video today that took up some of my time there. My computer decided that it wanted to do an update right in the middle of the editing. Yeah, that took forever, but such is life, and the life is good. Thankful for every day that I have on this planet. Every gift that God has given me. Because that's where it all comes from. So I always acknowledge God for his many blessings. His, hers, however you want to look at God. God is God, the one that created everything. There's a source for all this. Name it what you want. Where we come from, the one that looks after us. Not trying to give you a sermon, just expressing some gratitude. Guys, have a good night, and hopefully, God willing, we'll see you here tomorrow night. Thanks for joining me.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Now show how freaky you are.
So I'm just gonna be away for 1 hour. Please don't
a syllable. Talking about big cash, that's the minimum.